So I got a beta invite yesterday.
All right, stop.
Gwent?
All right, go ahead.
For Gwent.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got that.
I've been curious about that.
And I was
because-
like, okay, I've started The Witcher, and I played 3 hours of it or so. About an hour and a half of that was Gwent, because that game's really fun. It's a fun card game.
Yep.
Went, followed the link, started the download, and then saw the reviews. I was like, 2 stars? Really? I thought people loved this game. So I go and start reading through the reviews. It's paywalled.
Oh, no.
It's pay to win. You
No.
gotta buy packs. You gotta buy, and everything I was reading, most things I was reading were saying, yeah, if you want to get anywhere in this game, you're gonna have to spend hundreds of dollars.
Fuck.
No.
I immediately stopped the download.
Pass.
Pass. Done. If that's how,
That's that is a huge cancellation for me.
Yeah.
If I see stuff, it's like, oh, you can buy all these packs and stuff. I'm like, no,
nope.
because as soon as I get midway through, all these high levels are gonna fuck me, and there's no way that even if I'm
If
high
it's only
level,
cosmetic or something, sure, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
But when it's the core of the gameplay requires you to spend money to get these, no.
That's
You,
why I love
got to be able to at least compete with people that are paying. And it's not out of the ordinary for me to put $5-10 into a free game
Sure.
if I enjoyed it for what it was. And if that's not
Marvel.
if $10 isn't going to put me on a level playing field with somebody who's pumping thousands of dollars, then
What's the point?
I don't
See,
have
my thing
the
has
money
always
to
been
put fucking $1,000 into Gwent.
I mean, I know why they do it, but it's way more fun for me to, here's a game, and I paid $50 for it, and everybody else paid $50, and we all play the same game together. But, I mean, obviously, it's structured in such a way that does not make them as much money as if you make it so a couple people can spend $1,000, and then most people maybe spend a couple dollars, and some people are free. It still works out for them to have way more money than if they just sold the copy of the game.
So I have something that kind of is the exception to that. So League of Legends, I thought, did it right. It's free. It's always been free. And
It's not an
everything's
exception.
Cosmetic.
It's garbage.
No.
Nerd.
Fuck you, fuck your game.
Don't
Elliot
do-
has spoken.
Right. Everything is cosmetic, and you get. I mean, they did do a refer a friend thing to give you extra cosmetic stuff, but you have in-game currency that you get from just playing the game and winning matches, losing matches, whatever it's IP. Then you have the microtransactional stuff that you buy, but all that's for you can either buy champions and stuff, which doesn't help your ability to play the game or win matches. It just
Gives you a
your
different
pool up.
player.
Yeah, there are no champions that are only RP bought type of deal. It's everything's free, available as long as you keep playing.
Well, there's rotating free heroes. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
So that each week or whatever, they'll have X number of heroes that you can use for free.
And then you get, your runes and stuff like that are all from IP that you earn, but those are you can pretty much buy all of them before you max level. Any runes that you need. And then all the champions, like I said, you can buy with the in-game currency. It just takes time because you have to keep playing. But that, like I said, it doesn't change the actual
Balance.
the balance, the determination whether you win or lose. You get skins, and you get summoner icons and ward skins and stuff like that, bundles, stuff like that for the microtransactions. So I think that they did that pretty well, and it's very appealing the way they did it.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of set the standard because tons of other MOBAs and free games like that are using the exact same type of formula because it works.
Well, it feels like every, especially AAA game nowadays, is trying to implement that in some fashion.
Yeah.
And some do it well. Even
and others you can tell.
Yeah, Titanfall does it well.
Yep.
You can get basically anything you want in that game by just playing it. You can buy more cosmetics if you want to.
Most of the stuff that is actually important gameplay wise is locked behind progress, not
Exactly.
money.
Exactly.
So but you can't buy it. You literally can't buy it. You have to play to get it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is, I think, is how it should be as far as the high level stuff.
Well, then anything that you get credits for and you do purchase is just once you purchase it with credits, it's unlocked forever.
Mhm.
So every time you prestige, you've got that.
Yep. Well, a nice thing with that is that, you could make it so that people can buy some stuff if they want. Maybe
if they want to invest more money into the game, they should be allowed to.
Maybe you can buy your way halfway to the top or something like that. Maybe you can buy a sweet deck, but somebody who's been playing it for 100 hours is going to have better cards than you because they've used that deck to go through and beat some stuff that gives you some additional
I definitely
unlocks.
think that people who play with time and effort should be rewarded more than money as far as balance goes.
Sure.
It's like kind of the funny thing is that Fire Emblem Heroes kind of off on another scale, but that game, the drop rates for 5 stars are so low that you can pump thousands of dollars into it and not get all the 5 stars.
Literally, the tips and tricks, I always, when I start up a new mobile game, I'll see what kind of tips and tricks people have online and sort of thing. One that was most common in pretty much all of them was restart your game until you get a 5-star.
Wow.
Literally, like that's how important it is in that game to get a 5-star early on, because they take so many resources and so much work to get ranked up. So it's just, delete. You don't get a 5-star, delete the game, restart it up. Start it up again, do the three free pulls that you get, and see if you get a 5. Nope, okay. Like, it's like, no, I don't. That doesn't sound fun to me at all. Not even a little bit. And then I get these 4-star characters, and I'm getting 10 to 15 of these feather items to rank them up, and I need 20,000 of them
to go from 4 to 5. Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not going to spend that.
Just from 4 to 5.
Just from 4, yeah. I mean, 5 is max in there.
Yeah,
that stuff is perfectly geared towards somebody who every day they're going to pick up their phone for 10 minutes while they're taking a shit, and they're going to go, I'll play a thing.
Yeah.
But it's not like
that. Those numbers means for a couple of years at least.
But that's what I'm saying.
Day.
That's a person who's playing it because they like the game and they don't necessarily care where they're getting to.
Sure.
So they're just like picking it up every day and playing it, and they're like, "Cool, in 2 years I'll have a fucking 5-star." Because I don't give a shit. Yeah. Like people like us that play games all the time, like we want to fucking get to it and like progress.
I want to feel like I was getting something out of my investment in the game, and I didn't feel like I was getting anything.
And I was really enjoying it, and then I got to a point where I'm having difficulty progressing to the next stage. And it really sucks because
hard.
If I go back, I can do earlier levels, but I get like a quarter of the experience for doing those levels instead of the full experience. So it takes for fucking ever to level up your characters to get to a point to get to that next stage.
And they're not fun levels to redo. I mean, it's once you do a level, like you're going to do it again, it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of inherently one of my problems with that kind of stuff is that if you're going back and you're saying you can do this stuff again, but it's not fun, then to my mind it probably wasn't that fun in the first place, which means
it was just the rewards that was fun.
Why am I playing the game at all?
And it could be fun if you get a gem that you use for summoning every time you beat a new level. And I mean, you don't get that when you replay it, but then you get the limited experience. So it could still be fun if I was leveling up my characters at each round I did it. Where like I've got a low level character and I've got to play that map 2-3 times to level up my fucking level 1 to level 2.
Right.
like that's unreal.
And then that's why they go.
There's auto battle,
or you could pay $10. Like instead of doing that, instead of playing our game, you just give us money.
Well, that's the thing is you pay them $10. There's no guarantee you're going to get anything useful. You might get 3-star characters.
And again, if they got somebody who's going to pay $10 once, and they can randomize it so he might pay $10 5 times,
and that's something
then they're going to do that because they're a business.
I've got
here.
Yeah.
You've got red, blue, and green, and then ranged is like a gray. So red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. So if you've got a team that's you got one of each, and you're going all the way through the game with, that's good. But if you're up against an opponent that's all red, maybe you want a team of all blue. So you want to go back and level up your blue guys. And it's not uncommon in some games I've played to have like lower level teams and go back and level them up and go through and use up my energy. But now they don't level up as fast, and then still same thing. Like there's really just, if you want to level up every character you've got, I don't know if you can spend money on like the level up materials or not.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I haven't really looked there, but if that's the case, then yeah, you could pay to level each character up, but it's still like there's
again, what's the point?
And then you get to the end and you go, cool, I did it.
Right.
Well, what do you do?
Yeah, and then the big thing you were asking about auto battle. Yeah, there is auto battle, but
you look at the cards and go, this cost me $100.
But two things. One, when you auto battle, to level up a character, they have to get the kill. So if you do auto battle, there's no guarantee the character you're trying to level up is going to get the kill. I mean, you get experience for hitting, but it's like 10. when you need 150 to level up. Whereas when you get a kill, you get like 90 if it's somebody around your level. Like it almost levels you up almost every time if they're near your level. The other thing is if the character dies in that match, they get no experience for the entire match, for the entire level. So if you do auto battle, there's a good chance they might go through. Sure, they get 4 kills, they die. Okay, cool, that was a waste of 5 minutes because none of the experience that I got mattered. Even though I beat it, but since I got all the kills with this one guy and he died before the end of it, wasted my time. Like, it was just garbage. It pretty much was, in my opinion. The core of the gameplay, I enjoyed it for the first like couple hours I played it. I invested, I think I did the $8 purchase. Just anytime I try a new mobile game, I'm not afraid to just invest some money just to see what it gets me.
Fire Emblem, Nintendo. I mean, you would think that would be a pretty safe investment.
But Super Mario Run.
Yeah, we're learning, Nintendo.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a step in the right direction. I mean, it's a decent first or second mobile game for Nintendo, but they need to reevaluate their situation, in my opinion.
The one thing it did,
fun there just isn't fun. It just isn't. It's a grind. It's.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Loud, Confused, and Ready. If you like that, please hit the like button and subscribe. Show your support, we greatly appreciate it. We also have other videos that you might like by clicking on this one over here or this one over here. You can also let us know what you think on our Twitter, Instagram, all those things are in the description below. Thanks.